Hey guys, so I have three grown sons, and so interesting now since they're adults that the grasshoppers are now trying to teach the teacher. So I love it. So all three of them have different things that they try to help me up my game with. And so my youngest son, it's art and spirituality. And my oldest son, he gives me tons of information about like business, like podcasts and stuff on growing my business, which is to me the sweetest thing. And my middle son, he just sends me a variety of things, but like, traveling, art, music. But recently he sent me the link to a podcast for Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson has a podcast called Boxin. And you know what? I love it. I'm so surprised. I was really surprised because I don't like boxing. But anyways, Mike Tyson is my son's all-time favorite athlete. And he sent me the link to one particular interview, and it's with Jim Gray. And I hope I got that right. I should have wrote it down. And who's a boxing commentator. Oh my gosh, such an awesome interview. And it was so interesting to me for several reasons. But one of the interesting things was when Jim Gray was talking about his parents, about his father in particular. Mike Tyson was very intrigued with Jim Gray's father. He'd met him before when he was younger. And when Jim Gray was talking about his father, you would have thought he was talking about Jesus walking on water. I mean, it was like watching a 12-year-old child speak about how much they love their parent. Of course, Jim Gray is a gentleman older than me, and his father's deceased. But it was so interesting. And Mike said, well, tell me why your dad was so great. The interesting thing was it had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do with fame or all the people that his father knew. He admired his father for his integrity, for how hard his father worked to share and to give and to teach others. It was so moving. I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I want my kids to say that about me when I'm gone, but I want to be like 98 when they say that. But anyways, it really made me think about this. Even though my sons are adults, I think about the impact that I'm making in their lives, or had in their lives, my relationship that I have with them right now, and how my relationship with my sons can impact their relationship on the world and so many others. And so, parents, I want to challenge you to think further ahead than your current situation with your child and how much they get on your nerves, or how much they're draining your wallet, or whatever your situation may be with your child. And I know that a lot of us deal with some serious issues, but to think that this man, Jim Gray, and his career was impacted many people, right? And Mike Tyson, who's awesome, man. Just kudos to you, Mike Tyson. Really interesting listening to his story, and all of this kind of linked to the dad. It was so interesting. And so I loved it. I really loved it, and I appreciated it. And it made me think about my relationship with my sons. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. And if you hadn't thought about long-term impact with your children, think about it. All right, bye guys.